says he wasn't good enough for me to marry. I'm about to speed it up too.
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
I'll be nice to you. You be nice to me. That's all I did. You want to go by Lewis? Okay. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Yeah. You're coming into a place like, what do you have for me, Lewis?
Well, I have a question, and then I wanted to make a statement. My question is, why are you shaming women who?
Was there a question in there?
Lewis, what you're not going to do.
Oh, he cut her off. I was about to say, girl, what's the rest of the question?
Is what you just attempted to do. I said it first, and I'll say it again. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me.
Nice to you.
But if all you can use is shaming language and these kind of things, I'll bid you a good night.
I'll bid you a good night.
You either have a conversation like a reasonable adult, or you go elsewhere.
Woo! Gone.
You can unmute yourself and attempt to do this one more again.
Gone.
I do not accept you coming in here saying shaming this. No, ma'am. Nope. No, ma'am. So what you're going to do is you're going to be respectful of what. Look, man, I'm having to raise my voice. I have pleasant conversation with everybody else, and because you may be in your feelings a little upset, I'm not shaming anything. There are 5,000 people who watched it. So
I'm sure I watched it. I don't know if y'all watched it. I'm sure I watched it. Shout out to Pooh Man. I got it. I'm going to play it next after we're finished with this one. Thank you so much. So Theo did a previous compilation, y'all, that I did not even know about. Like, it looks like it's almost a year old. So we will watch that after this video is done. Woo! Shout out to Pooh Man. And shout out to Theo. I guess Theo said I can only do this once a year, child. This is too much.
So what is your issue? Well, thank you.
Oh, it makes me feel like that it's making women feel shameful that they had kids by a man and that wasn't their plan for life. Like, that's not their life.
Excuse me. So,
except that is your life. And maybe that's the problem. No planning, right? You know, you can plan a family. You know, you can plan children. You can plan basically everything, most things in your life. But if you're not going to put a plan in place, because my kids hate me to say that to them. What's your plan? Oh, mommy. Come to me with a problem. Okay, so what's your plan? Oh, mommy. Girl, don't hold mommy me. Because if you don't know what the plan is and how to get there, how the fuck you going to get there? You're going to be all over the place. And that's what half of these people are doing right now. No plan whatsoever. Just out here flying like a leaf in the daggone wind, child.
See, hold on. This is, how old are you?
I'm 30.
No child gets born that a woman did not want to bring to this world.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
So to say that I'm making them feel shameful for a choice they made, no. You choose to be a parent that has consequences.
But the thing is that can't nobody make you feel shame. You either feel shame or you don't. Like, I can't make anybody feel anything. You're going to feel whatever it is that you feel. So then that means from my perspective is that they all felt the shame because they knew that shit sounded crazy. So looking at that video, that's why it all sounds crazy. No, you're doing it. No, you feel it. That's a you problem. Night J, appreciate you. She said, I didn't plan for twins. Okay, that's something you couldn't plan for, but you planned on having a kid? That's the other thing, girl, that people don't be thinking about. When you out here willy-nillying it up and you end up having a kid, they don't be thinking that, God forbid if something's wrong with the kid. God forbid if something's wrong with the kid. And you know that Black people, I don't know if you know, we can have sickle cell anemia. Do they even be out there taking that test? Because you should get tested before you have kids. But then afterwards, do they even be taking that test to make sure, or at least try to see if the kid has the potential to have sickle cell or not? I hope so. I hope so. But then they'd be like, you can't handle it when the kid is basically fine. Imagine if, God forbid, if something's wrong with the damn kid, because no kid is guaranteed to come out perfect, or only one. She got twins. It could be triplets. It could be any damn thing. So all the more reason not to do it alone. But child, you can't tell these people nothing.
I think choosing to be a a parent is a negative thing, and
I never said it was a negative thing. I just said it has consequences.
I say it's negative. Fuck Ebony K. Remember, she is just like, society wants to make single mothers feel like they made a bad choice. Well,
This is amazing.
First of all, nobody. It's not an all type of situation. And if you up on TikTok begging like an idiot, or you in and out of shelters, or you can't take care of your kids, or you crying in the fucking car to the damn internet, I'd say you probably messed up somewhere. Allegedly. Because Cleophas was not going to stay any daggone way. You knew it. But I'm pretty sure he had pretty hair and bow legs. And that's always enough to fuck. And then you end up pregnant. You remember that girl yesterday talking about, I don't believe in birth control pills. Of all things, birth control. Of all things not to believe in, you don't believe in birth control. Girl, classy perspective up in here, up in here. Thank you, hon. He said, yes, they take the test. Okay, good. At least that. Lord, it must be required from the doctor at least. Woo.
I think with everything in life has consequences.
But choosing to be a parent, okay. But see, what you came on here trying to do is, you telling women that having a child that they didn't plan, or the life didn't work, it's shameful. Man, life is about
No, you didn't
choice.
let me finish.
Well,
You didn't let me finish.
Well, because
I was
first,
there.
you're not going to talk over me. You come in here telling me that it's shameful what I'm doing. You can say what you have to say. You have 20 seconds, but be respectful.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is shameful. I'm saying it will make a woman feel shameful. That you're saying that because they have a kid, there's no future in that for them. They can't find it. They're not going to be able to be married or get a husband or.
I don't think that's what he said. I don't think that's what he said. She said that he makes them feel shame. No, you feel shame. You just feel shame. That's it. That's not what he said, though.
That's not what I said.
Exactly.
But let me make it real clear. We do need to bring shame back because ladies. Well, because here's the thing. I talk about a certain caliber of man, and these men don't want children from another man. Ma'am, do you not think? Okay, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
You have a son?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your son makes something of himself. He becomes an attorney, a well-regarded attorney, 35 years old. You want him? You think that he should bring home a woman with 3 kids by 2 different dudes?
I think he should bring home a woman.
No. See, you didn't answer. No. See,
yes,
see,
I think.
No. See, no. I didn't get the question out of my mouth before you decide. See, you know what? I'll let you go ahead. You think he should do what?
I think he should bring home whoever he please, whoever he's happy with.
Right.
Just because a woman doesn't have a kid doesn't mean that you're going to be happy with her.
Ma'am, where's your husband?
I've turned down 2 proposals because, oh my
How
God,
many children do you have?
there.
How many children do you have?
I have 1 child.
Okay, why are you so upset that I'm telling the reality that men want? Men don't want women who have children by other men.
You all are not supposed to talk about what you want. I don't know where y'all even got that from. I don't even know how the hell it is that y'all thought that you could say anything about what you want. You mean nothing. Let me be the one to remind y'all, crusty, dusty, musty slave masters. Okay? Just sit there, be quiet, and get behind black women like Tiffany Cross told y'all, and everything will be fine. Okay? I just be giving y'all the message, okay? That's all.
Especially productive, competitive, especially productive, competitive, successful men. Higher value men choose overwhelmingly to start their own families. See, what you have a problem with, man, is men finally saying what men have always thought. If you don't want the downsides or consequences that come along with being a single mother, get married before you have a baby.
I appreciate the truth and the honesty.
Then what's the problem? But what's the problem with saying?
I just don't feel like that's
feelings, man. What's the problem with you cannot overtalk me? You cannot overtalk. You cannot do that. Calm down.
Awesome. You're awesome.
And just respond.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
You can unmute yourself, but you can't overtalk.
Awesome.
See, this is another reason dealing with women with children. You get overly emotional because your children are important to you, but they're important to you, not us.
Why are these kids not important to y'all? These kids should be important to y'all. Is Reaper still here? These could be your kids. Okay, these could be your kids because Reaper wants to find a woman and he wants to have children. I'm assuming he wants to get married. He's only turning 37 years old. Lord help your people. He only turning 37 years old. Shout out to Reaper, though. He's a hardworking man, very generous, kind man. Always good to me. Shout out to the MSG. Shout out to Wayne Lunday with 5 memberships. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to anyone that did get the membership. Thank you so much. Make sure you thank Wayne Lundy for the membership. Shout out to all of my channel members. I see y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. And take away from this message today, gentlemen, you make sure that you go and listen to what these women say and do what they say and scoop them up. Like Umar says, and that other YouTuber who shall remain nameless that said SYCBM.
You can unmute yourself.
Wow, that is not true. You're one-sided.
Excuse me. No. Your children are important to you. They're not important to us. It's like my child is important to me.
High-value man.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your child is important to you. It's not important to us. And here's the
that's rude. These kids should be important to y'all too. Okay, y'all are rude.
Real question.
Who is us? Who is us?
Other men out there, the public. Not
consider
the,
yourself a high.
Excuse me, man. No, this ain't about me, ma'am. Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
Uh-oh.
He wasn't good enough for me.
Well, he wasn't good enough for. Where is the mic? Shout out to Tony Braxton. Don't blame me, blame her. He wasn't good enough for me. Now, I mean, I know that's really not the right beat. I can't think of it right now, but that's definitely Tony Braxton. He was not good enough for me to marry, but he was good enough to fuck raw and have a kid. He was not good enough to marry. I'm probably you weren't good enough for him to marry, but he was good enough to have a kid for. Make it make sense. Child, she probably calling into Kendra today.
Well, then that's your okay. So what I need you to understand, on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To us, to men like myself, to men with good sense, that would says she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child. And then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am. Don't get upset because
I agree with that.
But if you agree with it, then understand
I agree
there's
with
a
that
reason.
Part, but I also want to say that I'm allowed to make poor judgments.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to make poor judgments and mistakes. And so everyone else is not allowed to acknowledge that you made poor judgments and mistakes. So if he says it's poor judgment, she get mad. If she says poor judgment, then it's okay.
Because
you are, but you are. Stop. No, yeah, you are, but we don't have. But understand something. Listen. You are, but the world does not owe you understanding. You're allowed to make.
They
poor
don't.
judgment.
But
guess what? We are going to
judge.
judge.
Does it too,
ma'am.
We all do it.
If you don't sit your emotional self down, lady, I'm sorry. The world is not going to continue. Broke. The world ain't going to continue to. First of all, your child is your least of your problems. And this is the kind of bullshit that goes on too often with women, black women in particular. Think because you can get your ass up here and be emotional and talk loud, it's going to overcome the fact that you made a baby with a dude that you say ain't good enough. That's your problem.
Yeah, you said that. You're the one that said that, ma'am. How insulting to him if he's out there. Like, imagine if he was listening and this is what she said. We had a whole baby and maybe they was getting along and then here she come talking about he wasn't good enough. You sound crazy. Ma'am, you sound crazy. I miss listening to him say the world does not owe you understanding. Yo, that's what's wrong with these people today. That's why they think everybody's supposed to feed into their foolishness. That's why now TikTok is so popular. I'm just saying. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate you, boo. He said it wasn't all Jermaine's fault until I discovered Umar. It's Jermaine. Oh my God. Yo, isn't his name like something crazy like Jermaine Schumacher or something like that? It's all Jermaine's fault now. Yes, blame Dr. Umar. Allegedly, because child, he was talking shit about me. I don't appreciate Dr. Umar, Jermaine. You're gonna leave me alone. I'll go back to school whenever the fuck I feel like it. It's in the public.
The world does not owe you understanding.
Ooh.
And you sound like you need a whole lot of damn therapy because you're far too angry about what you chose to do. You can't make this shit up, people.
Oh, I missed that too. You can't make this shit up. Oh my God.
How I am is not coming from a bad place or anything.
Okay.
But my frustration comes from not because of my dating life, because I don't date. I've given up on the people in today's world. It's not just the man, it's just the people of today's world. They're so tainted, they're so nasty, and they're just so, it's just a different world from where I'm old school. I grew up around women who date high quality men. So I'm frustrated for the women out there that are still out there trying to date and find love.
I am not frustrated for any women out there that are trying to date and find love. Most specifically, anybody that follows and thinks that you're going to get something from Kendra G's show.
And have kids. Life isn't one-sided, and I want them to know that there is
Let me ask you a
tunnel.
Hold on. You said something I want to ask about. You said you're old school.
No.
And you grew up around women who dated high quality men.
They currently are dating.
Okay, but where are the husbands?
They're married, actually. They're
Okay.
married. I'm sorry. They're married.
All right. Okay. And are you actually saying you've given up because what? There are no men out here that are worth a damn?
No, and that's, I want to say, can I say this? I didn't say that my child's father wasn't shit. We were young.
She absolutely said that. She absolutely said that. Oh my goodness. Just saying any old thing, so nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Shout out to Norville. I appreciate you, boo.
So my issue.
You said he wasn't good enough.
He wasn't good enough for me to marry. I was a young girl. That's what I'm saying.
But you need to slow down. You need to slow down. When
because
you say
you're
man,
not.
no, ma'am. I'll let you speak. When you say a man's not, no. See,
people go through stuff. Yeah. I'm
not going to let you get that off. You say he wasn't good enough. Then you shouldn't have had the baby.
I understand that. I was young. That was.
I was young. You don't know. Norville says she sounds so disagreeable. I think she sounds perfect. Reaper, we can go find her. I know this is old. I'm sure she's married off by now. Y'all think she married by now? Y'all think she found a husband and settled down by now?
Okay, but you're still saying, okay,
that's
but
an
here's
experience.
First, okay, you're not going to talk over. I said it again. Your child is how old?
My child is 13.
Damn.
You feel this angry?
I'm not angry.
Oh, yes, you are.
My tone makes you think I'm far from angry.
Ma'am, ma'am.
What I'm angry about?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
You need to check this. No,
Sir,
ma'am.
can I tell you?
No, you can. No, because you just said you were not angry, and now you're telling me you're angry, ma'am. I need to ask you one
I'm angry
question. I need you.
I want women to know they can find husbands.
You're not going to do this shit. I don't. What? You should give up because you're not fit to be with anybody.
Damn.
Ladies, you guys can find love.
Shut that shit up. You're not fit to be with anybody. You're zip damn crazy. See, this is what I get tired of. You baby mamas like this one right here. These damn here thinking you're gonna come and spew your poison on everybody else.
I'ma tell you, that's what he really means.
Because your broken ass.
Woo!
Take your ass to therapy because you are angry as a mother sucker.